Adjustable dumbbells can be a complete lifesaver for a ton of people. They're going to save you space as opposed to having a full set of traditional dumbbells in your home gym, but they're also going to save you a chunk of change at the same time. Now, similar with all other fitness equipment, everybody wants to know which one is the absolute best. Well, I've got two options right here in front of me that I definitely think contend for that #1 spot. We've got the Snode adjustable dumbbells, and we got the ever popular Nüobells. Both of these dumbbells are beasts. The adjustment process is super quick and easy, but is one better than the other? Stick around and we'll find out. What's up, y'all? It's Jake back in the BarBend garage gym, and this time around we're going to be comparing two of the hottest adjustable dumbbells that are on the market. Yep, that's right. We got the Snodes and we got the Nüobells. There's a lot to like about both of these dumbbells individually. We're going to take some time, like I said, and compare both of them. We're going to talk about actual size. We're going to talk about some materials. We're going to talk about the adjustment process. We're going to talk about some money. But most importantly, we're going to talk about which one is best for you specifically. Now, before I do all of that, gotta let you guys know, we've reviewed a ton of adjustable dumbbells on BarBend.com, and we went ahead and made a best list, so you don't have to do all that hard work yourself. All you gotta do is search BarBend Best Adjustable Dumbbells. That list is gonna pull right up for you. You can find out for yourself which ones we like the best. And who knows, you might be surprised which one cracks that #1 spot. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about actual aesthetics with both of these adjustable dumbbells. They look identical, at first glance, but they're not, I promise. All right, so the Snodes measure 18.5 inches long, while the Nüobells are 17 inches, so they're more compact, obviously. And the same goes with the handles, all right? So the handles on the Snodes are actually, 1.5 inches or an inch, I guess, longer than the Nüobells. So, that center of gravity, the compactness being, closer to your hand, the center of gravity and everything, it could be, a crucial thing for some people. Some people might not care about it, but it's definitely worth, noting that. Now, sticking with the handles right here, with the Snodes, they're actually thicker than with the Nüobells. So these are 36 millimeters in diameter, while with the Nüobells, they're 28 millimeters. You can definitely tell a difference once you get your hands on both of them. I personally like the thicker handles on the Snodes. It just kind of gives me more to grip, and so that might be something that you want as well. So I definitely give the nod to the Snodes in that regard. But overall, I kind of like how compact the Nüobells are. It just kind of feels more like a traditional dumbbell, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's talk about the materials used for both of these dumbbells and kind of the durability you can expect out of both of them, all right? So let's talk about the cradles first, and this isn't, impacting your actual workouts by any means, but it does affect, when you go to store your dumbbells, all right? So with the Nüobells, this cradle is in fact made of plastic with aluminum rods, while with the Snodes, this is all cast iron, and this is chrome plated right here. I love this. This is, pretty unique, it's pretty rare, and you don't have to be as careful whenever you go to, set your dumbbells back in their home after, a grueling, workout session or a set or whatever. And that's something you definitely got to do with the Nüobells. So definitely, just keep that in mind. Now, as far as the actual plates go, the weight plates, with the Snodes, these are cast iron, and with the Nüobells, these are steel. Now, I don't think one is going to be more durable than the other. I think they're both going to hold up just fine in the long run. And that's just personal preference, I guess. Now, with the Nüobells, you do have plastic that kind of connects each dumbbell head, the weight plates, together right here. And with the Snodes, there's nothing. It's all just cast iron, which I think that's kind of cool. So now with the handles, both of them are fully knurled and they're straight across. I like that. I personally don't like ergonomically shaped handles where the middle is thicker than the ends. So being able to just kind of grab and go is just a nice thing to me personally. And the knurling overall, they're about the same. Honestly, I don't think one is better than the other. They're both, moderately passive, I guess. Not so smooth where you can't get a good grip. They're honestly, they get the job done. Now, both of them are chrome plated right here, and whenever you adjust the weight, there's an aluminum rod that attaches to the weight plates, and that's kind of how, you know, they pull them out. Now, overall, the Nüobells have more plastic, but I don't think they're necessarily less durable than the Snodes, which is kind of, you know, the whole selling point with these. You know, they're rated to be dropped from 32 inches. Now, I personally haven't done that. I don't really want to do that. I'm not the kind of person who, you know, works out and just drops their dumbbells anyways. So I haven't done that, but you know, I've had the Nüobells for well over a year now. I haven't had any issues in terms of durability. They look almost brand new, to be completely honest with you. Something with the Snodes that I haven't been too excited about to find is, first of all, I haven't had these that long. And like I said, I don't drop my dumbbells, but there's a crack right here in this cast iron, and that's certainly not something that you want to find. So it definitely happened during transit, which also is kind of alarming to me, but that's just something worth noting. You know, like if it is like that with me, it might happen with you. Now, as I mentioned, there's more plastic. So right here on the handle, this is plastic right here. Now, only thing you gotta worry about, I think, in terms of durability, is this plate that's connected right here. That being the thing that cracks whenever you drop these, recklessly. So keep that in mind. And I just talked about the adjustment process, and I want to expand on that now. So with the Nüobells, to adjust the weight, all you do is just sit here and turn this handle. It's like you're revving up a motorcycle or something, and I like that. You can fly through the increments really fast. So you have 5-pound increments with the Nüobells. That's something that I think is really cool, with adjustable dumbbells, with any dumbbell really. A lot of the exercises you're doing, shoulder press, lateral raise, front raise, fill in the blank, even curls and tricep extensions, you don't necessarily want to jump up, in a bunch of weight really fast. So I think that's something where the Snodes kind of, fall behind to the Nüobells. And that's because, from 10 to 80 pounds, you only have 10-pound increments, right? So once again, you have 5 to 80 with the Nüobells, 10 to 80 with the Snodes. Unless you go and purchase their magnetic weights, which, pop on the side right here, and you get 8 of them, each one weighs 1.25 pounds. You could make the argument that is superior to 5-pound increments. I think that's kind of cool. I don't have any right now, obviously, but I think it's kind of cool, certain exercises, as I was just mentioning, you can kind of jump up 1.25, 2.5 pounds, whatever it is, and that's nice. You can really expand that way. So to adjust these dumbbells, all you do is twist this right here, and this is pretty much the only plastic, and it's all centralized right here. Can't remember if I just said that a second ago. Doing a lot of talking right now, and it's really easy to adjust as well. You just do that, and you're good to go. Overall, though, I think that this is a little bit faster. You just adjust it and your hands are there and you pull it out. But that micro, second might not be that big of a deal for everybody. All right, so I just want to touch on price, just really quick. And full disclosure, both of these are the most expensive adjustable dumbbells that are available. All right, so they're both gonna run you right around $800, at that base price tag. But if you go all in, the Snodes are gonna be more expensive. When I say all in, you're going for, with these specifically, the magnetic weights and the optional stand. And then with Nüobells, it's just the stand. These are gonna be about $40 more expensive. That's because of those magnetic weights. They're right around $40. Now, pricing, like I said, they're basically identical. So it's not like, one of them is worth going after because of they're cheaper or anything like that. Really, this shouldn't even factor in that much because you're already spending more on these than you will on any other adjustable dumbbell that is available. So definitely keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, you're getting what you pay for. Both of these are really durable. They're gonna last you a long time. They're heavy. Like I said, 80 pounds a piece. You're going to be able to grow with them. They're going to be able to meet the needs of the majority of athletes. So yeah, pricing, it is what it is. They're expensive, might not be too crazy about it, but I think they fit the bill. All right, so as I like to do, I like pulling you up nice, close, and personal, and kind of reiterating some things and just showing you up close. So let's talk about the adjustment process. Remember, with the Snodes, you just twist this little mechanism right here and you're able to fly through all of your weights. So you have a little window right there. It's going to show you, what everything weighs. That way you know what you're lifting. Now with the Snodes, remember, it's twist of the handle right here. I like that. It's louder, but it's a little bit quicker in the long run just because your hand's already here. You can just adjust the weight and then pull it out of the cradle and you're good to go. So speaking of pulling them out of the cradle, let's do that. And as you can see, You got a little bit more room on either side with the Snodes as opposed to with the Nüobells. I personally, don't think it matters, but you do technically have, center of gravity being closer to your hand, yada yada. Some people might like that better. Just kind of keep that in mind. Now, you can see, there's really no plastic here other than this adjustment piece, but there is a good amount of plastic right here with the Nüobell. So you would think that they would be less durable. They're really not. Like I said, I've had these for over a year, and there's really no signs of wear and tear yet. I have not had these for anywhere close to a year yet, and there's already a crack right here on that cast iron, which is not ideal. It's less than ideal. So I think it's still gonna hold up fine, but that's kind of a bummer, especially considering, how expensive both of these dumbbells are right here. So you just kind of want to remember that. Now let's talk about the actual weight plates. As I mentioned, these are fully cast iron. These are steel, and they have a little bit of plastic right there to glide in between the plates. I don't see any wear and tear. Honestly, I don't see any wear and tear. That's a good sign. I think that they're going to hold up really well. Oh, but I do like how they're flat right here. And now you can do push-ups on the ground with the Nüobells. You can't do that with the Snodes because, as you see, that's rounded. That's perfectly rounded. They're not going to hold up and really stay flat on the ground for you. I do like how this is all cast iron. I don't necessarily like how the plastic is right here, so I like that a lot right there. But one thing that Nüobell has got going on compared to the Snodes is these little weights right here. So there's two of them, 2.5 pounds, and that's how you're getting those 15, 25, 35 pound weight options, as opposed to being forced, should I say, to get those magnetic weights that go on the ends right here, and you got to deal with attaching them, taking them off, and all that stuff. So that's something that I just think Nüobell has got going on. Okay, so let's do the hard part now and decide which one is the best. Hate to break it to you though, honestly, you can't go wrong with either one of these dumbbells. They're heavy, they're easy to adjust, and they're durable. They're made of durable materials. But there are a few questions you need to ask yourself to help you determine which one is best for you specifically. Do you want the microtransactions with the magnetic weights, but you have to pay extra for that? So do you want to skip out on that and just have the 5-pound increments mixed in with the Nüobells? Do you want to skip out on this plastic? Do you want to go for this cast iron build right here? There's a lot of factors that go in right here. Now, me personally, I think I still got to give the nod to the Nüobells. I personally like the more compact design. I like having those 5-pound increments. I like how I don't have to worry about, keeping up with 8 different magnetic weights. And then what if I'm working out and somehow, it really shouldn't because it's a magnet, but what if it falls and hits me in the face? That's not going to be fun. It's not going to feel good. So like I said, me personally, I think I got to go with the Nüobells. But honestly, y'all, the Snodes really made this a tough decision to me, and I definitely understand why these are so highly touted, because of all the things that I just mentioned. All right, well, that's a wrap on today's comparison between the Nüobells and the Snodes. These are, like I said, 2 of the most popular adjustable dumbbells on the market, and they certainly pass the test with flying colors. They're both really heavy, 80 pounds a piece. There's also a 50-pound pair that both companies offer. You might want to check those out. They're really easy to adjust the weight, and they're super durable. But they both have their pros and cons. Neither one of them is absolutely perfect. So you're gonna have to, weigh those options and really decide for yourself which one suits your needs absolute best. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope this video was really helpful and I was able to answer everything you need to know about both of these adjustable dumbbells. As always, stay posted for the next video, but for now, head over to barbend.com so we have a full written comparison article about these adjustable dumbbells. All you gotta do is search BarBend Snode versus Nüobell adjustable dumbbell review. It's gonna pull right up for you. You can go over everything we talked about here today. I'll catch y'all next time.